read all that.
Holy shit, I like Ryuko's jacket.
Now that Ragyo has been defeated, there's no reason for Honoji Academy to exist.
I mean, they still need a school, don't they?
There are probably better schools.
True.
Also, yeah, Ryuko's had that jacket, like, it was the first thing she wore before she got Senketsu. Also, Satsuki grew her hair out again, because it's the same length it was, like, the most of the show.
Yep. Unless this is set before the date.
And since I was the world history teacher, they invited me too.
His voice sounds different.
It does.
Like he has a completely different voice actor.
Ryuko's smiling so much.
Yeah, I know. Huh?
They're all black.
Yeah.
Like, not the same as the last time
yeah,
the suits turned black.
Wait, that's... what? I call shenanigans.
She's got a voice like nails on a chalkboard!
Okay,
blonde.
that's not Satsuki. What? With the blonde hair, she kind of reminds me of Samus. Like in the Zero-G suit. Which is also skin-tight and sexy. Gamagori, my husband. I actually like her outfit. For once.
I'm sorry, Lady Satsuki. I was following this awesome trail of cheese and got caught in a trap!
Of course. Of course, Mako.
What? How?
Did they, like, get powers because of her speech?
I doubt anyone knows my weak spots better than I do, so...
Why do you have a power button? The sword is gold, too. That's a lot of hands. What? So he has the scissors in space.
I got the power to make him move on! Don't I? Senketsu!
Indeed you do, Ryuko. You do.
I'm gonna cry. Holy. How?
It makes enough sense that it can do that, considering it can also do the opposite and become small.
I guess. I mean, it's just made of life fibers, but... still, that's a little ridiculous.
This is our real graduation ceremony!
That probably worked better in Japanese.
Yeah, probably. Oh. That was cool. Her hair absorbed it this time.
Lady Satsuki.
A farewell gift to our alma mater.
Okay, yeah, maybe this did actually take place before the credits sequence.
Yeah, I think it was.
The last episode. That would actually make sense, because I'm pretty sure I also remember seeing Hono Town, sinking into the water back then.
Yeah.
Too. So that the second opening with the first ending theme.
Huh.
Or wait, no. This is the first opening theme as the credits.
Hmm.
Well, that was that.
Yeah.
That was KLK episode 25. Goodbye once again.
Yep. The special OVA. I don't know any other terms for it.
Like I said before, it came out a while after the finale.
Yeah? How long exactly?
I don't know, I haven't looked it up.
Okay.
I just remember waiting for a long time.
Alright. On my anime site it says it was released in 2014.
Oh, okay. That's good. Okay, first, before I start talking about this episode, I want to make an amendment to our discussion of the finale of the previous episode, because there was one thing that I did forget to say, which was when everyone gave their life fiber power to Ryuko, and then they were all naked at that point, near the end.
Yeah.
I believe it was Sasuke who said it. She said, "Let's give her all our stars," which is the only other time I can remember them talking about stars like that is in the song, the "Don't Lose Your Way" song, in which there are a few lines about like, that they're trying to take our stars.
Yeah.
And there is the thing with 1-star, 2-star, 3-star yoga uniforms.
Yeah.
But I guess stars are just kind of synonymous with life fiber power, or maybe like life fiber power is measured in stars. Maybe.
Possibly. It could just be, their measurement of it. Like,
right, because the thing with, like, a 3-star Goku uniform is 30% life fibers, but that's a percentage, it's not an exact measurement, because, like, don't you think Gamagori, because he's a big, Gamagori is a big person, he was a larger size uniform, therefore his uniform has technically more life fibers in it than the other 3-star Goku uniforms.
Yeah, Gamagori is gonna technically have more life fibers than Nonon.
Mm-hmm. So it's not an exact measurement, like, it's a percentage thing. I don't know. That was just one thing that I'd forgotten to mention last time.
Yeah.
But this episode was pretty good. Like, it explored, the whole character of Homaru, who they didn't really have time for in the main show.
Yeah,
to,
that was neat.
Flesh her out, but yeah, she has a backstory, she's a character.
Cool.
When I think about the OVA episode, like, I remember, it's the one where Homaru attacks, but, like, I didn't remember anything other than that. I didn't remember the, like, copies that are made of life fibers.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like, they're kind of, I mean, it's believable that they could exist, because of, like, that's basically what Nui was.
Yeah, true.
The person made of life fibers.
True. And Ryuko.
Yeah, but partially.
Yeah.
I think Ryuko is more human than Nui is, definitely.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Also, really small note, but their eyes were green, and I don't know, it sort of threw me out a little bit of it when I saw them, because it kind of just looked like a green screen.
I guess I can... I mean, yeah, it's just a blank green thing with no shading. Yeah.
Extremely green.
Threatening green.
Yeah. I wonder if anyone's, like, made any edits where there's other stuff in, like, the whites of their eyes, because it looks like a green screen. I have no idea what search term to use to try and find it, but people who make edits are the best, because I can't do that shit.
So yeah, it was interesting in this episode. They had to find ways for the main characters to fight without their life fibers, without their uniforms.
And did they actually just, like, get powers from Mako's speech, or was it something
I don't know. Like, I mean, how did Sonogama fight? Did he just do the, like, kendo battle thing he was doing at the beginning of the episode with Satsuki, but he actually won that time? Is that all that he did?
I think so.
So yeah, Sonogama did that. Technology guy, his name I don't remember. He just pressed the off button. Gamagora used his extreme strength, but like Nono is the only one who just did something we haven't seen her ever do before, like have a shield.
Yeah, because like for a second I was expecting for, superhero, like Elite Four made out of life fibers to fight the evil Elite Four made out of life fibers. So there would be, like, superhero Elite Fours made out of life fibers that just rose up from the ground.
Huh. Well, yeah, no, because Homaru, like, took all the life fibers that were left. Yeah. And so, yeah, that, specifically the thing that Nonon did was one of the things that make the least sense about the episode. The other thing that makes the least sense about the episode is, well, like, the scissors just fell from space.
Yeah, so would that mean that, like... Senketsu is just floating in space somewhere?
I mean, he burned up in the atmosphere.
Okay, so I guess
it's possible some of his life fibers survived.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, where did the scissors go at the end? Did she lose them in space?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
But I guess
they came back.
Yeah. I guess it could kind of be like Mufasa's spirit in like The Lion King 2. That...
And it makes enough sense that, I mean, if any of Senketsu is remaining, he could talk to Riko, because they have they share DNA on life fibers.
Yeah. They're basically
but the Slithers,
siblings.
I don't know. Riko, I mean, the Slithers were made for her, I guess she could summon them.
Yeah.
I guess. And then they got really big.
That sounds like some other anime. I don't know what anime, but it sounds like the premise of another anime.
Yeah, and I also liked, you know, when she beat all the life fibers that are remaining on Earth. Like, and then she used any Soshits to get their, what was the name? The one essential life fiber that is in every suit. I don't remember what its name was. Yeah, because before... No. But, yeah, before it went into Senketsu and it powered him up, because that was how she fought. But now it went into her red hair thing, because that's where the life fibers on her body are. So she just absorbed them right there.
Yeah, that was cool. That was like they were acknowledging that yes, that is her life fibers, and it almost made me expect more where she's the one getting powered up. But yeah, no, that didn't happen, obviously.
Yeah. And so another important thing about the episode was Satsuki, she was, I don't know exactly what they meant. The line that came up in the episode, you know, a few times was that she wants to put down her sword, sheath her sword, hang up her sword, stop fighting, I guess, change as a person. Much. Which is definitely what her cutting her hair symbolizes. At the end. But she was okay with dying because she didn't like the person that she's been until now.
That's pretty deep.
Which is sad.
Yeah.
And then Mako, you know, Mako was there as a, I mean, yeah, but basically from all sides, from good side and bad side, Mako was there so that Satsuki wouldn't kill herself, and she didn't.
Yeah.
So that's good.
That is good. And then I'm assuming that right after this, the three of them get to go on their date, and Satsuki feels better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the next day, because it was. Get to the mainland and then maybe move to a new house or something.
Yeah. The next thing they do, as far as leisure.
Oh, well, I mean, in the case of Mako, and Riko's probably living with Mako, they didn't get a new house, they just moved their house.
Yeah. I think Satsuki should live with Ryuko and Mako.
I mean, she can definitely afford better than that small house they have, unless you mean that she wants to invite them into her house.
She definitely could, and she definitely should. Because she needs her family, she needs to be happy, and the Monkanshokes will probably make her happy.
Yeah, and you know what? It'd be good for the Monkanshokes probably to, live in a functional house, but not be the ones with the income, because that turned out badly the last time.
Yeah, that did.
Also, Mako never died, which, was a thing that was, some people thought was foreshadowed in that episode. Yeah, we talked about it back then. It's because, Mako was, the manager of the fight club, and she was doing a lot of, calculations and stuff, and one of the, there's a reflection of numbers in the calculator in her glasses, and, if you read the numbers backwards, it said, I die.
Okay, yeah. That's a little bit too far, though. Well, I guess maybe not. That is,
Also, I don't know, I like the joke in here when Nonon's said that, she didn't like old Nonon's voice, because that was something that people, at least from the Japanese version, when it was coming out, that was something that people said, that they didn't like Nonon's voice.
Aww.
She sounded like an old woman.
Aww.
So that was a fun, like,
Yeah.
jab at themselves.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was funny too, but it's even more funny if, like, you knew about the sub and everything.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of voices, and just, like, the Japanese version versus the English version, yeah, like, I'm not sure if Mikisugi got a new voice this time.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, it could have, but also maybe, like, that's just his teacher disguised voice, and we forgot about it, because it's been a while since we heard it.
Maybe, but I don't think so. It sounded like someone trying to do his voice, and they couldn't get, like, the right resonance.
Who knows?
I would look it up, but I'm lazy.
So, yeah, that was that's the real end of Kill la Kill, even though it's not really, because the finale was the real end of Kill la Kill, because this, I mean, we determined that it did in fact take place before the ending credits sequence. But yeah, but now you know the whole story.
Yeah, and I like the whole story.
And I'm glad that you do.
Yes.
Makes me happy, because I thought that you would back when. Next time, we'll be returning to some older episodes.
Yep.
And some other people will be on the Mist.
Yeah.
So next week we'll record that.
Awesome.
Okay, talk to you then.
Alright, see ya.